In 1979, the government initiated a little-known program called Project Armageddon. The goal of this project, in case the United States president ever became compromised, and a foreign power launched a nuclear strike against the United States, the goal of retaliation would fall upon several specially selected American families. The present date is 2017. The president has clearly been compromised. Project Armageddon has been initiated unknown to any official ruling power. The fate of America now lies in the hands of several middle-class families. This is one such family. I'm Bradley Armageddon. It is my unfortunate, though necessary position to be the head of a family that may have to launch a nuclear strike. There's been no sign of any hostility so far, but I've been preparing my family for the inevitable. Today, it's my duty as a father to talk to my daughter Bonnie. I hoped never to have this conversation, but I always knew it might happen. Everyone else is gone, it's just going to be her and I. She is at the kitchen dining room table right now doing her homework. She doesn't realize that her happy, innocent life is over. Hello, Bonnie. How are you doing? Oh, hi, Dad. I'm just doing a school project. Oh, isn't that nice, honey? Wow, how's that been going? School been going okay? Oh, it's been fine, Dad. Oh, hey, can I bring Walter over tonight? Oh no, honey. Ever since the project was initiated, you can't bring home people anymore. But Dad, how am I supposed to have any social life if I can't bring people over? Well, you're not supposed to have any more social life, honey. Your country is now more important than you or me. Dad, you can't seriously mean that. Listen, honey, this is not a joking matter, okay? At any moment, Russia, I know, Russia or China or North Korea, no, it's much more serious than that. We could be the subject of a foot soldier attack at any moment. What? No, I'm serious, honey. If you're sure that Russia and other foreign powers must know about Project Armageddon, and obviously the first step would be to eliminate those separate units with special, retaliatory, little strikes to come in, preemptive strikes, and then that way we can't launch a retaliatory response. See, and then they strike after we're all eliminated. That's the most ludicrous thing I ever heard, Dad. No. They predicted it would happen. In fact, the most likely chance of attack is actually within 72 hours of having been activated. Oh, but Dad, we're on American soil. Doesn't matter, honey. We're talking way, way, way above the normal rules of war here. Why do you think I've been, monitoring everything so closely? And besides, I think we've been compromised. I told you. She said, I know. You think our dog was a Russian spy. Honey, it's all but confirmed. Right. So, well, Dad, I know this is important, but I never signed up for this. I mean, it's not my problem. I just want to be a normal teenager. I don't believe in nuclear war. I don't believe in violence. I'm just not going to be able to cope with this. I just don't know what might happen. Honey, I thought you might you might be having some feelings. And I just wanted to say something to you. Are you working on an arts and crafts project right now? Well, I guess you could call it that. It's sort of like for a science experiment, but I notice you're holding your Girl Scout knife. Well, yes. Do you do that when you're nervous? Dad, I'm working on an arts and crafts project. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, here, let me take out my phone here. Isn't this your birthday 3 or 4 weeks ago? Isn't that you? So that's a great picture of you. Yeah. What are you doing in that picture? I'm standing there smiling. And what are you doing in that picture? Well, I just cut the cake. So you're holding a knife in that picture. Well, Dad, I'm carving my own birthday cake. Oh, well, here, what about this picture? Isn't that you at camp? On your South American adventure? Yes, Dad, but what are you doing? Oh, Dad, yeah, I'm holding a machete, but that's because there's a lot of undergrowth, you see, and you're supposed to hack your way through. So you're holding a machete. No one else in that picture is holding one. Well, it's just the way, I was leading the group, and that's right, you were leading the group. Dad, I don't know what you're getting at. Well, let me tell you something, Bonnie. I mean, you are our daughter, and I love you very dearly, but you're not entirely an accident. I mean, there's some things you should know about your mother. Um, Dad, I don't know if I want to hear. No, no, no. I mean, your mother, she had a life, you see, before me, before you, before any of this. She had another life, you see, where Dad, look, you're not going to convince me about anything about Mom. Mom's biggest worry is trying to find the best waffle recipe. I mean, yes, but you see, your mother has fundamentally cut off herself from reality out of sheer boredom, Bonnie. She's made the ultimate sacrifice for her country. She has just put herself into the role of domestic housewife when all she wants to do in her heart is be out there avidly killing our country's enemies. I know you're shocked, but, well, let me tell you something about your mother. I mean, and most of it's classified, but she wasn't just a spy, Bonnie, and she wasn't just an assassin, and she wasn't just a killer, and she wasn't just a special operations manager. She was elegant and refined and beautiful at what she did. I mean, she soared above the clouds when it came to killing our nation's enemies. One time, she went into a Taliban tent full of all their top, nastiest operatives and some of their fiercest leaders, and she wandered in, and she was dressed, in all that, clothing, so you can only see her eyes, and she was in there with them, and they accepted her, and then she was there for 12 hours, and then she left in the pitch of darkness. And I won't lie to you, Bonnie, I don't know if you're old enough, to be hearing this, but she cut off their nuts, Bonnie. She cut off the nuts of every person in that tent, and they loved her for it. She made them like it. They loved it as she cut off their nuts. One after the other, just getting their nuts sliced off, and they're spreading their legs and begging for more, Bonnie. That was your mother. Don't cry, Bonnie. It's going to be okay. But listen, I wouldn't be telling you this if I, as your father, didn't know you were tough enough to deal with it. And you need to know that at any moment, we could be attacked by the RLS. The RLS? What's that, Daddy? That's the Russian Loony Squad. You see, the Russians long ago realized that they weren't going to be able to beat us when it came to tactics, technology, and ingenuity. So they resorted to the lowest of all low defenses. They resorted to insanity. They cultivated soldiers out of their huge number of troops that were the absolute most insane and unbalanced. And then they put them in special camps where they subjected them to horrible, horrible things. We have pictures of them running around with dogs' chew toys. We have pictures of even worse things than that, but they're just insane, and there's no telling what they'll do from moment to moment, which makes them so dangerous. Usually they attack in groups of 3, so if that were to happen, Bonnie, the defense of this premises here is going to fall upon you. Me? Well, yes, Bonnie, because you see, I'm going to have to go down to secure the missiles. Your mother's going to be out shopping, and Billy is off in daycare. So that leaves you, Bonnie. You're going to be the last defense. But what about you? Well, I've never been any good with a gun. I've all just been the brains, I mean, if someone could, I mean, my God, I mean, I don't even know how they shacked me up with your mother. But, no, I don't usually, no. I just I'm the one who selects who is best for each task, and I've selected you, Bonnie, and I think that it's a great responsibility for someone so. Oh my God, is that the alert? Oh my God, oh my shit, it's the RLS. Bonnie, it's all you. I gotta get out of here. Oh my God, it's all me. But it's all me. No, I'm not letting this happen. I'm gonna get these. Dad! What is it, Bonnie? I killed them all. There's blood all over the knife. Well, you killed 2 of them, and there's still that 3rd one in the doorway. Yeah, but he's just standing there. I think he's kind of cute. Can we keep him? He's a Russian kill soldier. Yeah, but look at him. He's all dead in the eyes, and he looks like a puppy. He couldn't be any more of a spy than our dog. All right, Bonnie. Since you eliminated these... God. What, Dad? Oh, nothing. Since you eliminated these soldiers from the RLS, I guess you can have a pet. Oh, goody, Dad. Thank you.